Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, people, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. Artur, Berterbiev, or however you want to pronounce the last name, is a natural-born cocktail. Y'all seeing what's going on out here? Secret society in full effect. Want to make sure the fight goes forward. Callum Smith gets his opportunity. They don't care that the Russian-born, or now they call him a Russian-Canadian, Berterbiev, his test from December 6th, right? Because he took a drug test. I think my understanding is blood and urine contained raised levels of human growth hormone and testosterone metabolite 5D and androstenediol. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Now, what's being reported, and there is some truth to it, right? That these substances occur naturally in the body. And upon undergoing more testing, Berterbiev returned negative results in 2 sets of blood and urine tests. Now, they're saying Berterbiev's test was atypical rather than adverse. The fight will go ahead as scheduled. But let me tell you this. This whole thing about the human growth hormone, that when fighters are found with HDH in their system, that shit is illegal. And that can result not just being banned from boxing, that can result in felony convictions and stuff in the United States. Because what happens, a lot of athletes use that because the drug, illicitly, they use it illicitly to improve muscle mass, performance, overall growth and power. Now, if what they're trying to tell us is Berterbiev naturally produces significantly more HDH than the average male, that means this man is a natural-born cocktail. And that could explain how he has a 100% KO ratio. Because you got fighters, I'll just say fighters from combat sports, because it's not only boxing, who are out here getting their hands on HGH, human growth hormone, to give them an upper hand and advantage in their fights. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Eddie Hearn is a fast talker, but even Eddie Hearn sounded like he had a bunch of goddamn peanut butter in his mouth when he was trying to explain this HDH and this other crap that came back on this atypical test for Berterbiev. And I'm going to tell you right now, it sounds to me that I don't think Eddie Hearn wants to lose out on another big event behind some controversy about fighters and PEDs and banned substances. Because he lost a lot of money with the Conor Ben and Eubank Jr. fight that was canceled, called off, I think, a couple of days before the fight. And when I look at this, I just think it's unfortunate. And I understand that HDH is naturally produced in everybody. But when you see raised levels, and everybody's just going to turn a blind eye to that? But then, of course, they say, oh, well, he took another test later. Well, my thing is, what was going on to cause those tests to come back like that? My thing is, when he's taking these blood and urine tests before, if it didn't come back then, why not? Has it always come back high? You see, you can't make me believe that there isn't a pattern when it comes to this testing for Berterbiev if he's been on random blood and urine testing, right? FATA testing or some kind of, UCAD testing, right? If there's been some kind of testing in place, you can't make me believe that he hasn't tested positive for this before. all of a sudden here, after he's been kind of inactive for a while, that's the time when people want to cycle shit. Now, I'm not saying he's cycling anything. I'm just telling you, during that downtime is when those guys sit back, man, and light up a little cigar. And if you're Deontay Wilder, you drink the ayahuasca or whatever the hell that is. And they cycle this stuff through their system. Or take an injection or however the hell they're putting this HGH in the system. Then it gets close to fight time, then they start to wean off that, but they've already done the magic. You understand? The abracadabra has happened. And they're just going to sit here and allow the fight to go forward. Put Callum Smith in there. I just think that's crazy. Me personally. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, just like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson have HIV, then now he don't have HIV. How you test positive for something, several tests, and all of a sudden it was a mistake, supposedly. I'm cured. Or was it all BS? So again, to me, there should be a pattern. If he's been tested before on multiple occasions, it's always come back negative. Why is it come back positive now? And I'm going to tell you what's really going on. Y'all think I'll be joking when I talk about the secret society. Key decision makers behind the scenes. There's certain things they want to happen, and it's going to happen. And I'm telling you right now, what they want is to have that undisputed distinction take place. And I think the Saudis want Berterbiev and Bivol. Y'all understand, put this together. I'm not making this up. Berterbiev and Bivol have already signed to fight. Did you know that? I'm not making this up. So the WBC, Mauricio the Nose Suleiman, for a while now, he made Callum Smith the mandatory. So he's going to get a shot at Berterbiev before Bivol. That's why the undisputed distinction didn't happen, which I think is stupid. Plus, they're giving Bivol a little bit of pressure, but they got to do what they got to do to try to get people to buy in to Callum Smith going in here to get tranquilized against the natural-born cocktail, Artur Berterbiev. But they can't have Berterbiev go up in flames and mess up the Saudis' plans. They have him and Bivol fight after Berterbiev gets through Callum Smith. And that's really what I feel. I really feel that way. Y'all, some people are like, oh man, he's always talking about the secret society. Well, you explain to me what the hell's going on. You explain to me what's happening. Right? There's another example of some stuff that, look, when you can't make sense of something, you should ask questions. And I'm asking questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how? Just going to say, oh, not a big deal. The body naturally produces these things. Are you kidding me? But nobody else is running around here coming back with these kind of tests. And if it's not a big deal, why share that with the world? That's all I'm saying. If it's not a big deal, why are we even talking about it? Why would they even push that out to the media, to the world, to learn that there could be something fishy about Berterbiev? And now people have, of course, latched on like little parasites, and these articles are like the host, and they're just sitting there and just sucking all the life out of it and running with it and saying that Berterbiev 19 knockouts because he was always on the cocktail. He's never been that naturally strong. He's always been on the cocktail, and now he's getting caught, and they're sweeping it underneath the rug. To that I say, in the most respectful way, that I kindly request that you hold your horses, and let's not take it to the stupid. Berterbiev was knocking people out in the goddamn amateurs. So he's always been strong. And some people will say, well, he was juicing in the amateurs. Maybe he just naturally produces, like this. Maybe he just naturally produces more HDH than the average person. But my thing is, if there were tests done before, those tests should have come back as atypical findings too. So something is off here. And this is why I always say, if the fly on the wall could talk, boy, oh boy, then we get the truth. Now, I don't speak fly, but goddamn it, if that fly is buzzing around me, I know he's trying to tell me something. And I can make sense of it. Y'all better open your eyes and see what's going on. I tell you what, Berterbiev is about to fight Callum Smith. I give it 4 rounds. 3 rounds maybe. Didn't Callum Smith fight Canelo? If little natural 154-pound Canelo, standing about 5'4", from Guadalajara, Jalisco. If Guadalajara, Jalisco, Canelo, right, could come out here and give Callum Smith the business. And now Callum Smith can fight, but come on now. He's supposed to come in here and just tranquilize Artur Berterbiev. Something's fishy, people. And I really think we should get some more information on this, man. I really wish there was more information about this stuff, but they don't give it all to you. They don't. Eddie Hearn's out here praying to God that Callum Smith can catch Artur Berterbiev with some big shot, left hook, right hand, and put him down and out and become the unified champion. And then for him to go right into a fight with what's his name, Bivol. That's the fight that he's trying to make. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. That's my alarm about to go off on the house. Hold on, turn it's off now. But I'm just not so sure that's what's gonna happen. We understand that Berterbiev has been dropped before. I think it was like 5 years ago. He got hit with a big shot when Callum Johnson hit him, put him down. So the bottom line is Berterbiev is human, but he's a very resilient human being. So I'm just not sure, even with his age, I'm not so sure Callum Smith is going to have enough to give him the business. But that being said, we got to sit back. We got to wait and see how this plays out. But you know what? If they really start digging deeper, maybe there's a little bit more to Berterbiev and his freakish power. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there is a little bit more to it. But as of right now, I don't know what to say. But if I was Callum Smith, I understand he wants his opportunity. He wants the payday. He's not worried about Artur Berterbiev supposedly being a natural-born cocktail or being a guy who may be out here doing some funny business. He doesn't seem to care. He just wants his opportunity. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was me, and I go in this fight, and then I somehow get knocked out, viciously knocked out, after the fight, I'd be talking about it. And I'm telling you right now, that's what I think is gonna happen. If Callum Smith goes in there and he gets hit with some shit that he's never been hit with, I guarantee you he's gonna say they may let the dust settle, but at some point within 6 weeks, he's gonna say he feels that Berterbiev may have been doping. You watch, and that's gonna be the headline going into Berterbiev Bivol. You watch, because Bivol can fight, he can move, but I don't know if Bivol has enough power to keep this beast off of him. But we just gotta wait and see how it all plays out. Y'all can let me know what you think. But it sounds to me, if everything is legit, no funny business, and Berterbiev just produces these naturally elevated levels of HGH, then Artur Berterbiev is a natural-born cocktail, which makes him a natural-born killer and makes him a KO specialist. And that's what I think we're going to see this weekend when he faces Callum Smith. Y'all keep cool in the breeze.